to the 7th episode of Trash Talk. We're your hosts, Johnny T,
Amanda,
and me, I'm Melissa. Today's episode is about grilling green and all that summer fun and garbage and recycling that goes with it.
absolutely.
So what do we have here today? What about the skewers that you...
Okay, so skewers, I know that metal can go in your recycle bin, but if it's not a foil or a lid, it's not recyclable. So while the package is recyclable, these metal skewers are not. And the same goes for the bamboo skewers. The cardboard piece on the top and the paper backing is recyclable, but everything else about this is garbage.
So that's going to go on the garbage side. This will be the garbage side of the table.
Some things that we had mostly show up in our recycle bins this week actually have been kids' toys. So whether they're pool floats or outdoor ride-on toys, super soakers, shovels, these things are not recyclable in your curbside bin.
And why are they not recyclable? They don't meet the plastics rule of thumb, which we all know, rule of thumb, is it has to be made out of plastic.
Right.
It has to be a container.
Right.
5 gallons or less. That's it. No other plastic. So no squirt guns, no shovels, but the pail is okay.
Pail is perfectly fine.
With the handle?
Yeah, even with the handle, as long as it's still attached.
Okay, so plastics rule of thumb, people. It's my favorite rule of thumb. All right, what do we have next?
Some other plastics that we have, like an air pump or, any sort of machinery that you're going to be using outside that might be made of plastic. Again, not a container, so it is not recyclable in your curbside bin. If you want to be diligent and bring it to the transfer station or call for a heavy pickup, you can do that. We'll recycle it as rigid plastic. Pool liners and tarps, pool covers. These are, again, not recyclable.
Not a container.
Yeah, they're not a container. And while they could possibly hold, more than 5 gallons or whatever, it's not an actual container. This is going to get wrapped around the machinery at the MRF, as they say, and just don't
It's important. We have to try to keep those out of the recycle bin.
Right.
So let's move on to our planting, gardening. As you can see that these are plastic and they are a container under 5 gallons.
Absolutely.
Plastics rule of thumb. So these are okay to recycle.
The kind that are not okay to recycle are the ones that you get as like single packs, the crinkly kind that tear really easily.
Yes.
Those are not recyclable. It's not a high enough grade of plastic to be recycled.
Okay, good point on that.
The MRF. So those go in the garbage, but these that are pretty rigid, those are fine to go in your recycle bin.
All right.
Speakers are never, ever recyclable in your recycle bin. They do have plastic usually on the outside or metal, but again, not a container, so it's not recyclable in your bin. Bring it to the transfer station, call for a heavy pickup, whatever you want to do, just don't put it in your bin, please.
Yeah, we can't stress that plastics rule of thumb enough because it's such an easy rule to remember. It has to be a container.
Absolutely.
It kind of takes all the thinking out of it.
Yeah, I mean, those are the 2 main points, container and 5 gallons or smaller, honestly.
And then the last thing we have here is this soil bag. I want to point out that this is the same bag that you would get, let's say, if you were buying like a fertilizer
mulch
or a mulch. They all come in the same bag. Even, not on the beam, but a dog food or a cat food bag. They're all made out of the same.
Even pellets for your pellet stove.
Pellet stove.
They're all pretty much the same thing. You want to throw these away. Again, they are at one time a container, but not the type of container we're looking for.
Right.
I understand why you might get confused. Not a container, not recyclable in your bin.
Goes in your trash bag.
Goes in your trash, absolutely.
Okay.
Yep, and that also goes for, your shopping bags. It's pretty much the same material.
Same thing.
You can return your shopping bags that are mostly clean and dry.
The restore.
Yep, to the restore containers at your grocer, your pharmacy, what have you.
Yep.
But do not at all put them
in.
I cannot stress this enough. Out of all the calls that we get on a daily basis, I think that bagged recyclables or bags in the recyclables
absolutely
are by far
we
the
hear
most
it all
pervasive.
the time.
Absolutely. So there you have it.
We hope you can take a lot of these tips and use them every day when you're going through your garbage and recycling. We're hoping that we don't get any more of those calls, especially for the pool covers and the tarps.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So make sure that if you have any questions, give us a call. You can call me, the recycling coordinator, at 822-6244, or you can email me, acornell@coventryri.org. You can call Olivia, Melissa, at 401-822-9110, extension number 5, or email her mpage, P-A-G-E, @coventryri.org.
And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching Coventry.
Thanks, Coventry. Be good, and remember, if we can smell your recyclables, you're not doing it right.
Together we can do better.
Bye, Coventry.
Bye.